Welcome to another lecture, guys. In this lecture I will be showing you how to import image assets into your Unity project. To do that, first of all you have to right click in your assets panel, and from here you have to go to import new asset, and this will open up a dialog box to select the file wherever it is placed. For now I have a folder called UI in my desktop, and it has two images, play icon and a pause icon. Let's import play icon. You will notice that by default when I import it, it has a black background, although my icon doesn't have a background. It was a transparent image. Let's click on this icon over here and it will show us import settings inside the inspector panel. The first thing you will notice is the texture type, and it is being set to default. We have multiple options available to us. The first one is normal map. If you have a normal map and you want to import that, you have to select it. If you are working with the editor GUI or legacy GUI, the Unity 5.x UI system, you select this. If you are working with the latest Unity and you want your image to be considered as a sprite 2D and UI element, you have to select this. Then we have a cursor image, then we have a cookie image, then we have a light map or a single channel. The most commonly used are sprite and this. For now, since we want this image to be considered as a UI element for our game, we will select this option. Now you will notice its texture shape is by default selected as 2D. Then we have a sprite mode, and it has already been set to single. If we click this, we will see that we have two other options, multiple and polygon. If we select multiple, it will ask us the packing tag, pixels per unit, mesh type, and extrude edges count. But for now we will have it as single image. You will notice that we can select a pivot of our image, and right now it is selected as center. We can change it to top left, top right, left, right, bottom left, bottom right, or we can even set a custom pivot as well. Then we have a sprite editor button. If we click it, a small edit menu will appear before us, and we can do some different kind of image manipulation with it over here. We can change the pivot, we can change the border from here as well. For now we don't need to talk much about it. We'll come to this at a later stage. Let's revert so we don't change anything in our icon. Let's go back, and then we have an advanced setting as well. It basically asks us for, is it an sRGB color texture. It basically asks us if this should be considered as an sRGB, then the alpha source, then if alpha is transparency or not, if this alpha should be considered as a transparency or some color. Then we have then we have non-power of 2, which is set to none. Then we have read-write enabled, and then we have generate maps. For now we don't need 3 of them, so let's close the advanced setting. Then we have a wrap mode and filter mode. Wrap mode is set to clamp and filter mode is set to bilinear. Then we have platform specific setting over here, and first of all we have a default setting. If we keep this setting, it will be copied to all different platforms. we can set a max size for our image, we can select the resize algorithm, we can select the compression quality, we can even change the format, we can use the crunch compression as well. So for example, if we change our max size from 2048 to 1024 or even a lower number, it will automatically resize our image using the following resize algorithm and keeping in mind this normal or low quality or high quality compression setting. Then we can override these settings for each of the platform. For example, if we want to override for PC, Mac and Linux standalone, we have to check this box and change our setting over here. And if we want to override for iOS, we have to check this box and change the settings over here. Similarly for Android and for WebGL.